After over a year, I finally finished with the next installment in What Your Favorite Dragon Says About You. This time it's Arc 3. Without further ado, let's get started. Blue. You were likely on Team Mystic back when Pokemon Go was a thing. You don't like PE class, but you like swimming. You have incredibly low expectations for yourself. They are on the floor and you feel like you are constantly crawling beneath them. You like listening to Cave Town and long car rides. That is, as long as you're not the one driving. Swordtail. You like Jake Peralta from Brooklyn Nine-Nine and have an enjoyment for dumbasses. The first arc of Warrior Cats is your favorite and you actually liked Gray Stripes Val. You had an AJR phase at some point in your life and you really like Golden and Labrador Retrievers. The Librarian. You have an interest in discontinued video games and found footage, and have played some sort of rewritten game. You were likely into creepypasta as a child, and the body horror scenes from Animorphs left a deep scar on your soul. Sometimes you could really tell when Mike Grant was writing those books. Admiral. If you like Admiral, you've probably used the phrase, "my poor little meow meow," at least once in your life. You used to say, "my little cinnamon roll," until that phrase was deemed cringe. You likely had a Hamilton phase as well. You've also probably watched Good Omens and or Our Flag Means Death. If you haven't, you'd probably like them, so go and watch them. Cricket. You've probably participated in at least one experiment RP in your lifetime, or you've read Maximum Ride. This is a safe space. You can admit you've liked at least one James Patterson book here, but not two. You probably enjoy biology, but hates either physics or chemistry. You carry an ungodly amount of books in your bag. Keep it up, it'll just make you stronger. Katydid. You're the older or middle sibling, aren't you? You were likely parentified a bit growing up, and was asked to help raise the smaller children. You have a large extended family with some dark family secrets, but also delicious recipes. Chances are you live very, very far away from them though. Lady Scarab. One of your favorite cartoon shows is The Owl House, but Scarab is just the owl lady, but a tiny bit meaner and in dragon form. Lady Jewel. Your favorite setting from My Little Pony was the Crystal Kingdom, and you had a slight obsession with Sombra for a time. Chances are you also liked Steven Universe, and you thought Season 5 wasn't that bad. Sundo. You are sapphic in some sort of way. Despite loving such a fierce character, you find it hard to stand up for yourself and assert yourself in social situations. You've likely wanted to own a Venus flytrap at some point in life, and have owned a pet that was not a cat or dog. Willow. You like to eat nuts. At some point in your life, you collected parts of plants, whether that be leaves, acorns, or pine cones. You probably own a succulent right now, actually. You had a brief cottagecore phase. Hawthorne. You likely have thought about taking revenge on your bullies in horrific ways, and once you discovered Heathers, you were incredibly delighted by the musical, and then you moved on to the film once you were a bit older. You likely like snakes or spiders, and can't understand why people are afraid of them. You're the one who always has to trap or kill spiders found in your house. Snowfall. You likely have some sort of anxiety disorder, trauma, or mood disorder that causes you to lash out at others. You've watched at least one interrogation analysis video. You've taken at least one online quiz on whether or not you were gay when you were younger, and later on whether or not you had a certain mental disorder. Lynx. You like Keebley, and someone feels as though she copied him, and you think that if they met in real life they would absolutely hate each other because of how similar they are. You likely ship Lynx with Snowfall. If you're an older fan, then you shipped her with Winter and later changed to Snowfall. I've never met a Lynx fan who wasn't a fan of either one of the other two. Crystal. You are the oldest child. You are tired. You likely are begrudgingly okay at math, but that doesn't stop you from hating it with your entire heart. You likely take standardized tests very seriously. You sometimes base your worth off of your grades. You've dreamed of living out of a van and getting out of the rat race. Mink. You have little siblings. You have a short attention span and get bored of things often. You are prone to impulse buying, especially in dollar and thrift stores. Chances are you call puppies puppers and dogs doggos. Opal. You believe in logic and the power of it. You have a high GPA and are interested in applying to competitive colleges. Language arts is your favorite class, and you enjoy reading most classics. You believe that if you won the lottery, you would make all the right decisions and wouldn't go broke in the first 3 years like most recipients. Luna. You are bisexual. You are likely a bit shy and do not like giving speeches. You are artsy as well, and have at least one unconventional art skill like wood carving or weaving, I guess. You dream of romance and have read at least one character X-Reader fanfiction. Dusky. You likely liked King from the Owl House. You have a secret candy drawer or hiding spot for your candy. Chances are you are within the ages of 9 to around 15. You've been called an old soul at least once. You realize that it's just a nice way for saying oddly quiet and shuts up. Rattlesnake. You love evil villains with no sad backstory to try and make you feel bad for them. You grew up on Pixar as well. You probably disliked scavengers when they first appeared, but they warmed up on you until they managed to get a book in the main series. Freedom. You hated scavengers being given a presence in the plot with burning passion and likely still do. Your favorite DreamWorks movie was How to Train Your Dragon, and you furiously disliked the conclusion of the trilogy. Chances are that you like My Chemical Romance and or Mother Mother. Those are all the characters from Arc 3 that I chose to do. Do you think my predictions for your favorite character applies to you? If so, or even if not, comment down below. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe. I make Wings of Fire and WordCats videos pretty often, and your support would mean a lot to me. And to those who've already subscribed, thank you for your continued support. I wouldn't have gotten here without y'all. Peace, Rogan out.